viene pronto. No se quedan.
No se queden, Él viene pronto. Él viene. Sí, mami, Él viene, Él viene. Él viene. Él viene a coger su pueblo. Él viene.
Alright, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Machak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. As you just saw in the video, alright, that just played, man. Alright, well, I'm just get right to the scripture because that's what you just saw happening. Alright, this is Joel 2:28, and it shall come to pass that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, meaning they're gonna see and say things that are gonna happen in the future. Okay, your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. Okay, and that's what happened. She saw a vision. Okay, now if you heard what she was saying, she said he's coming, and she was crying. Why? Because she was scared. Okay, which shows you. And who's that he that she saw was coming? Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, you see you see the setup of the Lord, man, because he had it to where Esau deceived the whole world and really underestimated Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai by painting the Most High as a white, old, fragile man, and Yahweh Shai, his son, as another white, long-haired, weak-looking dude. But then when you read the description of the Messiah, it's a complete opposite. See, like we always say, Yahweh Shai and Jesus Christ are two complete opposites. Okay? This world promotes Jesus, love. The scriptures tell you about Yahweh Shai, a man, alright? A man of war, alright? Just like his father, Yahweh. Okay? And so when she saw that, you can imagine what's going through her mind. She probably thought she saw a monster or something. Okay? Now, let me just get these precepts, which there's so many precepts on this that we could go on for days, man, but we'll just get a few, all right, just to get the message across, man, because like she says, he's coming fast. Oh, well, whew. There's a precept for that, because he wasn't lying. Let me see, I believe it's this one. Yep, Revelation 22:12. And behold, I come quickly. Okay, I come quickly. Yahweh Shai's return is imminent. The Messiah's return is at hand. Okay, all right, and we're spiritually like John the Baptist. Okay, that crying out. All right, making that way for the Lord, the forerunners, because the Lord is coming back, man. He's making his return, and this world is not even looking towards it. These people, look, man, you people are gonna be in some serious trouble. You're gonna be, that's why the scriptures call it Jacob's trouble, man, because you're descendants of Jacob, and you're gonna be in some serious trouble, man. You are going to be in serious trouble when Jacob's trouble sets in full motion and all hell breaks loose. You're gonna have a lot of people dying, but those who make it to the end to see Yahweh's return, if you're not of the elect, man, the scriptures talk about men's hearts feeling them for fear. Okay, it's gonna be scary, man. Brothers gotta remember, hey, the Lord is here to deliver us. All right, Lord willing, we of the elect, because it's gonna be so scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like, damn. It says, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. Okay, I am Alpha and Omega, the Ah and the Tha, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Okay, it's gonna be a hell of a day, man. It's gonna be a hell of a day, and it's gonna go down in history. Okay, man, people don't know. People don't know. This is Revelation 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, which are what? The chariots. Now that's something that's people, number one, people don't even wrap their minds around that. They don't meditate on that. That's why it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, our salvation was far beyond anything that they looked for, because people are not expecting that. To see an actual live chariot in its size and its glory with the Messiah in it, and you see something so powerful and then it starts destroying stuff, you don't think that's going to be scary? It says, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. All right. Now a vision, yeah, it's a vision, but when you see the real deal, it's a whole nother story. All right. So it says, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. Now let's look up the word wail. All right, wail. It says here to okay, to cut, strike, smite, to cut from, to cut off, to beat one's breast for grief. Ooh, to beat one's breast for grief. You know, an example is like, you know, you have people where they'll put their hand on their head. You know, like in the ancient days, they rip their garments, rip their hair. You know what I mean? Cast dust upon their heads, wear sackcloth. Okay, that's heavy right there. To beat one's breast for grief. You pounding your chest like, damn, like it's bad. Okay, man, I don't, man. Look, man, a lot of these people, all right, I don't want to know what's gonna be running through their minds at that day. Okay, I'm gonna read verse 8 too. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is, and which was, and which is to come, the Almighty. Oh boy. This is Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man, which is who? Yahweh Shai. And that name, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is going to be reverenced. Oh, you best believe it's going to be known, man. Okay, the Lord is about to start working, man. That, like, going back to my favorite precept, Psalms 119 and 126, it is time for thee, O Yahweh, to work. Okay, the Lord is going to make it known, and he's going to magnify his name. Okay, to where this even the pronunciation of his name is gonna be shake the earth, man. It's gonna be scary. All right, because we know what's about to happen. Yes, we know what's about to happen, man. And when it starts happening, people are gonna be so shook up. They're gonna be like, damn, this is what you were talking about? Like, you knew all this? Like, how? Like, and you're not bugged out? You're not scared? Hey, man, this is our job. This is what we were created to do, and that's why we're doing it. Okay, but you don't worry. Soon enough, you people are gonna see what we've been talking about, and then you're gonna understand why we went so hard for this truth. Why we took the humility, took the shame, took all of everything for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. It starts with the fear of the Lord. Okay, you're gonna understand that. You're gonna understand it. Just like that little girl, you see how she was crying. She even got she even got her mother joining in. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it says, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And that's why in Psalms 110 and 3 it tells you, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. If you look brolic and you walking in the streets, people are already scared of you. They want to do extra things for you. How much more for seeing the return of the Messiah, man? And he's not what these people portray him to be. You're gonna see an angry so-called black man, a scary looking man, a real man. All right, and if you're not in the right spirit, man, you get nightmares off of that. Okay. Hey, man, because the shocking part, the shock value is it's gonna be something that people are not expecting. See, people in today's day and age, they're not even meditating on even Jesus. Even Jesus, if you want to take it to Jesus, which I hate that name, but you want to take it there, they don't even consider the return of him, let alone Yahweh Shai. But that's part of the beauty of it. Okay, they're not expecting it. Amos 5:20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even dark, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay, that's what's coming. Okay, the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord, man, the day of the Lord is not gonna be a joke. All right, we're talking about the Creator of all, the Most High, the Most High, the power who had to swear by Himself because there was none other. Okay, the God who said that I am He and there is none with me. Yes, we're talking about Him, and He's sending His Son back. Okay, and this time He's coming as a lion. He's not, the scriptures say, I shall not meet thee as a man. He's not coming as a man. All right, and He's pissed off. He is pissed off. Well, let me get that precept. Isaiah 63, and you know what, let me just start at 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Because the number one enemy on the Lord's list is Esau. Okay, and that's why he can't wait, man. Okay, so it says, with dyed garments from Basra, this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. All right, which that's representing how much killing the Lord is gonna do, because when you read in the book of 2nd Esdras, all right, it tells you how the Lord lifted neither finger nor hand. All right, I believe it's the 13th chapter. Okay, lifted neither finger nor hand, nor held sword. Okay, but wherever he looked, the people they were destroyed, because the laser beams that were coming from his chariots were so powerful. It just eviscerated the people, man. Okay, so you can imagine how much death. Hey, now the little girl, she probably saw that. Okay, and you know what I mean? She was crying her eyes out. She was shook, and that was a vision. All right, that was a vision. We know what time it is, man. We know, and that's why we serve the Lord with fear and with trembling. It says, I will tread them in mine anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart. And the word for heart is lab, which means your mind. Okay, so that's what the Lord is meditating on. The day of vengeance. You think we want to get out of here, man? The Lord wants to come back yesterday. Okay, the Lord, man, and when because he has the power. All right, and he's had the patience. The scriptures talk about the long suffering of the Lord. So the second Yahweh gives Yahweh Shai that go ahead, that's why he says, and there was none with me. Okay, that's how quick he's gonna get here. All right, and like the girl said, he's coming fast, man. The scriptures say, what? Behold, I come quickly. So you better be doing what you got to be doing, man. You had better be doing what you got to be doing. And the year of my redeemed is come. All right. Oh, I just keep going there. There's some good stuff. It says, and I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. You're talking about the Son of the Creator, along with the Creator, furious. Why the hell would you want to go piss off a being like that? You know? Oh boy. And I would tread down the people in mine anger, and make them drunk in my fury. When somebody's fighting or killing out of anger, it's not a thing of, oh, I'm sorry, maybe I poked your eye. No, the anger is what's there, and until they appease that wrath, ain't nobody telling the Most High to chill. Nobody's telling you how to shy to chill. Okay, ain't no such thing, man. He chills when he's satisfied. your tears, no, they're not quenching anything, man. Okay, you're gonna know what the Most High is like. A lot of you like to limit the Most High to your imagination, right? You like to mold the Most High to cater to your feelings. oh, he wouldn't do this because I feel that my Jesus, my God wouldn't do this. But your God isn't the God of the Bible. Okay, your God is vain, so you need to shut up and sit down in the corner somewhere. All right, because when the true power comes here, your feelings don't mean nothing, man. All right, he created you. Your feelings don't mean nothing. It says, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. All right, let me get this last precept. This is Isaiah 13:6, and this is what she was doing. It says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Destruction is coming, man. Okay, death and destruction is coming. People hate us for preaching that because they're scared of it, so they don't want to hear it. My man, it don't matter if you're scared or not. It's gonna happen. Your best bet is to get prepared. It's inevitable. All right, it's inevitable, man. So instead of being scared and trying to shut it away, you should be inquiring, since it's gonna happen regardless, how to be safe, man. How to be exempt. But you know what though? At the end of the day, it's all the Lord's will. All right, you either got it or you don't. That's it. You either got it or you don't. And if you don't got it, the scriptures talk about who can make what the Lord has made crooked, who can make it straight. All right. It says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Meaning you're not going to have any, all right, let me think this up. Let me think of this plan. No. Whatever thoughts that you might try to bring up in your mind is going to be worthless. It's going to melt. Yes, it's going to melt. You're not going to be able to think of anything. You're just going to be scared. You know, when people, when they see death in their face and they're so scared they can't move, yeah, it's because their mind, all right, or their heart is melted. So they can't even process anything as, yo, run away or get out the way. They can't process that because they're shook. They're powerless. It's hopeless. You know, like in Dragon Ball Z. You know, I don't know, for those of you who watch Dragon Ball Z, that there was a movie where you had Broly. You know, he came in. He was like the Super Saiyan God or the Trooper's Super Saiyan, and he basically crushed the hope of Vegeta and all of them. You know. You have Vegeta, which he was the prideful guy, you know, the Saiyan Prince, and he's out here like, it's over, you know, there's no hope. What? You know, like he just gave up, and that's how a lot of these people are gonna be. Their heart is gonna melt. They're gonna give up. It says, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. And you see that little girl, how she was moving, how she was crying. It's as though somebody was actually physically hurting her. Okay? But that's what the fear of the Lord is, man. It says, they shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. All right? They're going to be, and you see that in a lot of these Edomites, man. When they get stressed, their blood rushes to their head. And then since their skin, it's you know, it's not even well done. You can see the blood through their skin. That's why it looks so red. All right, I read one more verse. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, meaning completely done, destroyed, cooked, roasted, toasted. All right, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. That is the day of the Lord, man. All right, for those of you who didn't know. So, hey, be prepared, because us mentioning these prophecies, you got Trump sanctioning Iran and all these different things. That is all leading to the day of the Lord. All right, that is all leading to the day of the Lord. It's not gonna be, let me go home, I sleep, repeat the cycle, go to work, come back, chill, do stupid things, and it's just gonna continue forever. No. All right, there's gonna be an end to it, man, and hopefully very soon. So, Lord willing, this was edifying unto the elect. Call hello, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Shalom.